Hello again, this is Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to learn a new skill and compete with the young crowds. This is video number 6. Are you bitten by the PHP bug yet? Let's talk about variables. All variables begin with the $sign. This tells the PHP interpreter that this is a variable. You've seen this already since the last few of the videos. I want to explain more. As I mentioned on another video, that all variables should start with a letter or an underscore. After, you can pretty much use any characters like letters, numbers, dashes, like hyphens. And a variable data type is defined by the value that you assign to them. You saw that already. As I mentioned before, PHP is a dynamic type language. You are not required to define a variable type beforehand like other languages. Over the years, PHP has gotten much better. It even supports strict type mode, which you already saw. When working with PHP, you might want to configure certain things in a file called php.ini file. And it looks more like this. If I click here, see, this is the ini file. This is the stuff that runs. This is where it initializes all your little directives and stuff. Like when you need memory, you want to increase your memory, you want to do where your log files are, all this. This file, you have to be very careful. You don't want to ruin anything. There are several directives that can be changed, via the PHP script, and there are others that can be changed inside the actual ini, which is right here. So if you find memory, which we're gonna get to, see memory is, you got 4, 5 memory collections. See, different types in right here. See, 128. We're gonna see this in a bit. So be very careful. You do not want to change this concept. If you don't know what you're doing, please don't change it. Now, usually it comes with 9 megabytes of memory, and you can increase it to 128. Okay. Now, the changeable option that can't be changed during a runtime is let's get to our file. It's the ones that look like this: PHP underscore ini. I think I spelled that right. Or PHP score ini underscore systems. These can't be changed. If you see anything where it has this, do not change them, please. When you change a directory, you would need to restart your Apache server. Normally, if you come, let's see here. I'm showing you what I'm running. I am running XAMPP. This is how you stop it. This is how you start it. Right now, it started. It starts your services. This would be your network, and this is of course your volume, which is up and lamp. And then, of course, you got your log that tells you if you successfully started this. It also gives you errors if something went wrong. So again, these two guys don't change, please. Now you can check out directives. I have bring up this right here. This manual thing. These are all the lists of all the directives. All of this. These are the things where you can change here. You can change it here and here, or you can change it here. Okay. So that's what that is. So let's get back to if for some reason you want to, let's copy this. Let's go here. Let's copy this. If you want to write this down, for a few seconds. Here, this is the actual PHP manual, and this is where it's all kept. Okay, so if you got a time, you can always stop your video, copy this, and then restart. Okay, now let's check your memory limit, which we already saw, right? We went here. Here's your memory limit, and you can always change this to 128 megabytes, which I already did. I'm not going to mess around with this stuff. I'm just going to show you. This is the maximum number of memory a script can consume. If you go to PHP and you see, you can always search this right here, memory/limits. Easy to do. Depends on what editor you're using. I'm using Atom. This is Atom. But you can set these commands within a, like here, within a script, and by using a command called set, like that. This, you can set these things. You want to see in a little bit. And just remember, the ones that you can't do is the INI error, which PHP INI error, PHP INI. So as I mentioned earlier, don't forget to restart. And I also showed you that. You can use a dump to check changes. Remember how if you went like this, A equals 45, and you can do var dump. We already discussed this. You can say $A, save this, let's run this boy. You got your, it'll give you the structure, right? Information about structure, which is an integer, and the actual value. So it holds the type and the value of the variable that you create. But there's another function that kind of works the same way. It's called var underscore export. This command does what this does, but instead of giving us the structure, let's do this. Just gives you the value. So let's put this in here. I'll give you some more examples. See, 45. Just gives you more the value. So let's do it. Let's say we got 35. We got the var. We got the var dump. We got the var A. Let's print out both of them. What the heck? So we'll say let's print. We're going to do the echo. We also discussed this on the last video. Export $A. Let's add line break. Let's do it twice so we can jump both times. Oopsie daisy. Why does it do that? Okay, and then let's do the same thing with the echo, with the dump. There you go. 45, 45. Let's get rid of these guys since I'm already showing you. There you go. 45. See? The dump will give you the structure, which is, well, it's an integer, and if it's a, I don't know, $B equals PHP, then you can do the same thing. Right here, let's change that to a B, let's change that to a B, save, boom. See, on the first one, the export will give you what the string is, what the variable's value, and it's a string. It actually sends the string over. And then, of course, you got your dump. Now, this is different than the integer. The integer just shows you that it's 45. They're not going to put it down. But because this is, it's trying to tell you that it's a string and it's 3 characters, they also give you the actual value right next to it. Pretty cool though, right? So let's keep going with the ini set command. Now I suggest that you don't do this. Remember, you don't want to change PHP ini error and PHP ini system director, as I mentioned. Do not do it. If you wanted to change this guy, like right, without going into the ini file, you could do it, and I showed you before. You could do it with the ini underscore set command, and what you do is you say memory, because that's what it's called, right? Underscore limit, right? And then right next to it, just put whatever it is, 128, which I'm not going to do because I already did it. I don't want to restart my system, but this is what this looks like, and this is what this is right here. Memory limit. Okay. I mean, you can dump. You can also run a get, like ini get, so you can get the actual value that's assigned to. So if you go like this, you can just put it into the var dump, and just put it right in there. Just put a space, ini space set, and then we're gonna say what is the name? Memory. Let's check. Memory limit. Memory underscore limit. There you go. So of course, don't forget your quote. Memory underscore limit. There you go. And of course, parentheses. Don't forget your same. Don't forget your semicolon. Oh, what? Did I misspell this? Let's see, what did I call it? Oh, you can't set it. You gotta get it. There you go. Boom. See, it got it. It says 128. This is string, 3 character, and is equal to 128. Now let's check out the error reporting directives. Now here is a simple way to enable the error handling, and I'll provide more detail in a video in the future. You can set the error reporting using the we can use the error reporting. Let's spell that right. Oh yeah, right here. Right, you're going to use the error reporting, right? And you're going to use a directive call, all underscore, E. Can't forget that because I was just doing that the other day. Oh, and that tells it, please, I want all error log for everything. And when you're dealing with development, you want to do that. Okay, you want to do that. I'll show you how that works in a bit. You want to do that. So now, before we go, I want you to know that the PHP stores the error logs, right, under logs. So if we go right here, see where it says root, because I started this, I opened this over here using Atom, of course, and the logs are right here. Where are you? Oh, right here. See, this is where all your logs. You got your error logs. I guess I could hit it twice. See, you got your error logs. You got your access logs. You got your I don't know what this is. If I don't really use it. Oh, 6. You got your access log. Man, this thing is slow. Oh my God. Let's take it out. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to mess this up. Again, just be careful when you're dealing with that. And if you have access to your PHP ini, that's let's say you want to look at yours. It's under ECT. So if you go down a little bit, you'll see it. Where are you? There it goes, right here. PHP ini, which is this PHP ini. Matter of fact, if you keep it like this, you'll see it. See? Root etc / PHP ini. Okay. And if you're using a cPanel, right, and you're doing that, I already showed you where the logs are, right? Logs are right here. Again, just to remind you, this is the one you use right here. Error logs. Oh, I didn't want to open that. Damn it. We will open it separately. Let's cancel that because I don't want that. Let's push this over. What happened here? Let's make this smaller. Huh. It was a bad idea. Okay. Let's do it. Let's make this bigger here. Right here. All right. Wow. Don't want to start anything else. Well, anyway, it opened it up on another thing, which is dumb. Instead of opening it up in this same one, it tried to open it up on another one. Okay. Let's continue. Now, remember, I already showed you that you can get a lot of information from this guy. All right, let's save this. Matter of fact, let's erase all this. Get rid of all that. Save it. See? This will give you the version, and this will give you what the system is. It's running on a Linux. It will also give you the uname, which you're going to see in a little bit. Darium and all that crap, that's the uname. This has all this information from before, right? I mean, it has this, it has the handler, the Apache era directives, which of the remote, right? 8080, the username, the local host. And then it gives you information on what the header is. And this is the ones that I liked. This is the directives. And here will give you what the maximum file upload size is. The memory limit. Instead of doing it over here, when you use this, it actually, what is it set? When you use this, it actually set it here, not here. Well, actually it does put it in there for you. Sorry about that, guys. Let's put this underneath. I don't know why. Okay, so this stuff gives you all the information that you want, where your error logs are. As you can see, it's here, error logging. Of course, you get this number. This is where the error log is. And file upload, it's on. You'll see that in a bit. Anyway, let's continue. All right. If you can turn off your error handling, right? And all you have to do is just go like 0. This so long will shut your error. You won't see any errors. If you want to see just warning messages, just the warning stuff, then it will be like this. Right here, the warning, not that one. Okay, I suggest that you keep it at all. Keep it all. I'll show you in a bit. So if you wanted to see, it would be like, let's do the var dump ini get, what is it called, error underscore reporting slash. Okay, you got that. Let's put it in here. Save it. See, it'll give you 0 because it was turned off. All right. And if you want to, you know, set it. Let me see. Let's check out the. Let's bring this. Matter of fact, let's see if we can look for this guy under the INI file. What happened to my? Let's bring this up a little bit so we can see. How the hell did that get there? There you go. Here we go. See, right now it says E all. If you just want to see this as a warning, just change this as a warning. Just change it as a warning. All is a much better situation because if you're doing development, you want to see all your errors. You definitely want to see all your errors. All right. You can even do it. I mean, you're using. I mean, you could do it using the. I already did it, but let's get this out. You can do this, right? And then with the comma, and then say all, you know, like this, underscore. I mean, come on, why are you tripping? ALL, and that would change it to all, which I already did, okay? But you can also change it like this. See, PHP gives you a lot of options. You could go like this. You could say reporting. Ooh, let's spell that reporting. ING, semicolon. And if you put this information in there, it'll do it for you. That will do it for you. That would change this. If you do e-warning, it'll change it for you. But I'm not going to do that because I do not want to start it. My server back up again. Okay. You know, you can start displaying errors by setting that. Remember the INI that was in 0? You could just say INI underscore set, and then you say display underscore errors. Is it errors, man? Errors. It's have to be errors because I want errors. And you just have to go like this. That will give you the error situation. Take this out. Let's see. Yeah, it did it. Didn't do it. Ooh. What's going on here? Where is the error thing? I know it's in here somewhere. Let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. I know how to check this. I'll do it over here. What was the last var that we were using? What the heck? Right here. Let's see. Let's do var, oops, underscore dump, parentheses there, parentheses there. Take this crap out. And let's say you would say display errors, display. Maybe put an S. Yes, it does. It came up. Just already did that. There he goes. 1. Remember I changed it earlier to 1? Then look at this. It's 1. You could go and look in here. And you could probably look at it in here. Let's see. Let's do the PHP. You just have to get yourself familiar with this stuff. Where are you? You're right. It's the directives. Where are you? There you go, right there. There he goes. Display error. It's on. See when you put a 1, it says A. It's on. If you put a 0, it'll come up as off. Alright, let's leave it on since we're dealing with this. Alright, let's take this out. Okay, now let's check out the actual post max size. So if we go here, you probably see it here. Where are you? Post, here it goes. Post max size is okay. It's 128. I already did that, but to set this, all you have to do is same thing. Remember, the ionized set is what's gonna set. So by doing this, it's gonna set this stuff, which would show up over here too. Where's the post? What is it called again? Post max. Post. Maybe this will do it. Yeah, one right here. See, post max 128M. 128M. Okay, so when you do that, this is how it's done. You just have to say post underscore max underscore size, and then over here you put, if you want 8 meg, you do it. I'm gonna do it, but this is what I did. I did 128M. And these dogs. You can also dump it, right? If you want to do a dump, you do that. Let's do the dump. Don't forget to change this to a get. Let's dump this guy. Var dump. What is going on out there? There you go. You want to dump it. And there you go, 128. The same thing with the post, like the execution time, post execution, same way. You want to, let's see what it looks like. Man, these chairs are so terrible. Let's do it. Let's go max underscore execution. Oops. Post execution time. That's right there. Right, and then you want to get this so you see what it looks like. Boom, 30. So if you look, man, maybe I should just leave this. PHPInfo. Maybe I should just find it over there. Okay, where are you? Here's your max. Here's your post. See? Max size from before, remember that? Now we're looking for max execution time right here. 30. Max execution. It's funny because this controls, like when you do a command and then you do another command, it'll wait for like the 30 seconds and it gives it to you one after another, which is if you want to set, just do this. Okay, there's a thing called asleep, but we'll show that when we go on. We're going to want to do the file upload directives. So the file up, let's see, let's put this, let's say file upload. It's false. It's not letting me. Right here, so if I wanted to do HTML, blah blah blah, file upload, it's saying no. There you go. But if you do want it, you could say 1. So let me see. Does it show? Let me see. PHPInfo. Let's save this. Let's find it. Let's find the file upload. Where are you? Here we go. Oh, it's on. I had it on. All right, it's on. So right now it's equal to, why would it show me as a 0? That's false. Maybe it's just not the way to find it, maybe? The file upload. Let's see. Maybe there's another way of doing file upload. Let's see. That's to inner set. I wonder if we could, let's see. We don't do this all the time. In installations, you get to do it. Gamma. So 1. Semicolon. Inside this. Put it over here. Since we already did it, maybe I could just do this instead. No, I did not do it. It's not working. Oh, dumb. So, let's see what it. Ooh. Let's see. Did this and gave me this. That's strange. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'll follow that with another video when I really look into why not, because I know for a fact that it's been turned on. Let me see. Info. So where is it? It is turned on because I showed you. Yeah, right here. It's on. Oh, there's maybe another way of changing this. Let's see. Let me try something here. I think it's some of them you use such a strange situation here. Let's do this. Save. Can you change this? It's not picking it up. Oh yeah, damn it. Sorry. I have to turn it off. I know why. I gotta turn off the I will have to turn off the server and start it right back up. That's what I've been saying. Sorry guys. That's why. That's why you're not seeing it. Ooh, I'm glad. Let's leave it at 0. Let's just leave it alone. I'm not gonna. It'll restart later on when I reboot this machine for tomorrow morning. But there you have it. That's how that works. Okay. The actual upload of the file. Let me see. Let's go look. The upload max file size. I have it set up to 120. Let me see. 120. Here it goes. This one says max. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for. There it goes. Upload max file size 128 meg. I think when you installed this XAMPP, it'll probably end up being like 2 megs. And all you have to do is change it to 128. Yeah, you can change it over here too. What is it called again? Upload max. And here it goes, 128. All right, let's go on. Now the upload. Remember when you know how you go to a website and you got your form, then there's a little thing says I want you to upload a file from your local box, right, into the production server. Well, it uses these directives. You know, it looks at that and says, oh, okay, got my size. If it's small and you try to upload a big file, it's going to give you an error. So that's why I always go right away and do the 128 meg, right? The same thing with the memory. You want it high. And the thing is, it saves it when you go up, when you hit submit that file that you uploaded, it'll send it to a temporary file, and it's a temporary subdirectory, which is here. See, this is temp. And if you look at it, these are 3 files that I uploaded when I was testing, right? With second HTML thing. I think maybe it was one of these guys when I uploaded it. See how you do this? That's how you find a file. I don't know which file I should do. Maybe I should do it anyway. I didn't want to show you this here because you're missing a lot of things. See? Do you notice how this bounced? I just uploaded a file because I already have, let's go here, because I already have the on to do it, right? And plus that file it wasn't that huge, but it definitely wasn't over 128 megs. And then it'll send it to this directory, which happens to be the temp, which is here. As you can see, it already went fast. You notice that it came up over here, and now it's gone. So I'm not doing anything with it. Let's close this up. But you notice it's a jump. Let's do another one. Let's go to, let's just do that. We did this. Which one is a small one? I don't want to set a big one. Okay, this one. You go like this. You have it here. Then you submit it. Where are we? Search. If you want to say it. Insert. Right here, reload. There you go. What's it here? Oh, wait a minute. See, this is the cruise system that I was talking about. I'm going to show you this stuff here. You're going to be able to do a lot of things. The actual code itself, you're going to use every aspect of this thing to create other projects because it's all there. And this will do. I remember I'm still in the development stage, which is all done, but it's all there. Why didn't put it here? That's a cool question. It came up a few seconds ago and then left. Oh, you know what it is too with this? I get it. I have see, this is a problem with these I gotta go like this. I gotta get out of it and bring it back, and then you'll see that information. Then you'll see it like this. Session do. You'll see it like that. Okay, so let's keep going. Anyway, it's all there, right? It's all there. So let's go down a bit. Okay, just to let you know that when you, I'm using this. This is what I'm using right now. This server, which happens to be what it showed you earlier. You see, example. But you can also use, if you want to, MAMP. That's for the Mac, and then you can use LAMP for Linux. And there's WAMP, which looks like this. WAMP for the Windows. But I like the example because if XAMPP goes on anyone. You can use this in Linux, Windows, and the Mac, of course. This is the actual directory. Where are you? This is it right here. This is the actual directory. This is the actual directory. This is when you're going to upload it. You can just say upload underscore temp underscore dir equals to, and then you gotta put these in quotes, and that will that will run it. Of course, you need this ini set. If you want to do it ini set, or I mean upload temp directory right here, and then you put this information right here. Now the PHP has this thing, you know, I don't know if we haven't gotten there yet, and we will. We got something called an upload and include. Like you could say include like this, and then you could put your, what is it, include like this, and then you can put in information to well, you're gonna see this in a little bit right here. So you're gonna say I want to include this file like that, and what happens is if you're running this test, it will include this test, and it'll end up showing up. Let's take, yeah, we're not using this. Let's take this out. That's a syntax error. It needs the equal sign, but it's okay. You will see that we're going to use when you include a file or exclude a file, or you will be able to require a file. It will be in there. So basically, is require. That's the other one like that. Oops. And then you have your, of course, your include, which will do the job for you. Okay, so to do that, all you have to do is include the path. There's a path. Let's take this out. I don't want to include anything because it'll give me an error. So PHP, see if it's in there. Although I should have checked that earlier. Let's save it. Let's in this, go to the include. Let's call something like include path. Let's see. Where are you? Here it goes. Include path. And this you set this up, and this is just part of the library that you're going to use that will include. Let's save this. Copy this here. Not save it. Copy. See, it'll include this stuff. You go to lib right here, and it's all there. See, PHP. It's all your commands that you're going to use, right? So if you wanted to include like pair, let's see if pair is in here. There it goes, pair, right? This is a pair is like you know, it stands for the, let me think for a second, PHP extensions and application repository. That's what that is. And what pairs provides reusable pair like this. It provide, come on dude. Let's take this out. Let's like this. That provides reusable component. It's like it provides a structural library for open source code for all the PHP. Let me see if I have something. I'll show you in a bit. It provides a system for code distribution and packaging maintenance. What else? It's a standalone style for code written in PHP, and it's also extension community library. I mean, we use pair. We use a lot. It's all part of that whole XM thing. It really is. Let's go one. So, well, enough of this, I stuff. Let's get rid of that. Just after a while, Let's get rid of that. Save this. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to say one more thing that I almost forgot. You could go like this, PHP. This gives you information, right, of the PHP environment, right? Let's see. Let's save this. You got it, right? But you can also, let's take this out for a second so you don't know that. Let's save it. Let's play it. Then you can also echo it. Echo PHP. Just like that. I just thought I'd mention that because I'm always doing the PHPInfo. But you can echo it too. Alright, now this information here is what is the uname. It's called PHP_uname. So if you wanted to see what it is, I mean I'm showing you right here, but if you're doing it through the script, you say echo. We're gonna say PHP_uname. It's like username, like you, the big user, the guy. And then you're just gonna put this here, and then you're gonna say let's put a space. PHP_uname. Then you got this because it's a function, right? It's gonna give it to you. So it's gonna read this. And it's gonna give you this information. Right in your script. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. Let's do the whole break thing twice. Right? So then we're gonna echo. Let's echo the OS, the actual, which happens to be this little piece right here, which happens to be that. So if you go like echo PH, let's do the OS. Let's do this. Let's put a space. Let's get over here. I'm even echoing it. Echo PHP_OS. PHP_. You can do that. You can also do it in like that if you want to, all small letters. BR. This is line break, by the way. You've seen that already. All right, let's run this. See what it looks like. There you go. Maybe this gives you what this is. Remember you saw that over there? And this gives you that whole line. That's what that is. Let's discuss we're gonna go through a lot of the PHP commands, stuff like the get the subscript of a sentence, or you want to change the string to up or up. I mean, all kinds of commands, right? We're gonna check that in a bit, but let's talk about these two that I like to use a lot. I figured since I was doing this here, I can show you. So right now we're gonna let's assign this to, I don't know, OS. That's a good name, right? Let's keep it like that. Let's get rid of this crap, right? And let's use now we're gonna be using if-then statements. I'm pretty sure Some of you already know, or maybe you don't know, but that's like the condition. If you, let's say if you, okay, like something like A equals 2 equals 2, then you can say if $A, you got to use amount. This is an assign. We're going to talk about that too. But you're assigning this. Let's do this. Just you're assigning it to this. So now you want to check, and the way to check is you're using two of them. Two equal signs. $A, equals 2, right? And then in the parentheses, the brace, the curly braces, you can use, if it's 2, then you can echo something out, or do all kinds of crap. We're going to say love PHP. This, right? So if you run it, you say, look, love PHP, because you did do that. You can even do this. This is like really extreme. I'm gonna save this. It's gonna work anyway. All right. And if you don't want something, then all you have to do, if it's not equal to, this is how you do it. We'll talk about that later. If it's not equal to, let's say 4, let's change this to a bunch of letters. And see? It's just a good way. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to use that if statement with the string to upper ER. This is a function, right? You got another function. Let's put a little space here. Let's see, bunch, and then we're gonna say 1, 2, and then we're gonna say equals to Linux. I guess we could do that because it is Linux. I just want to try to check it out. Where's my curlies? Where are you, curlies? So you go like this. So now I want to put in my sub, right? I want to look at this, like 1, 2, 3, the beginning part. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to say within that, in other words, you're going to make it upper once you get it, and then you're going to compare it to this upper. You're going to compare it to this. You're going to make this an upper like this. So see how you have LIM, but the rest is small. You want to make it uppercase, and you're going to compare it to this uppercase, and then the sub is the part that you need. That's the substring. You're going to pull out that information. So you $OS, which would be your first parameter, then 0, because remember everything is like this stuff here. When you we're going to discuss that later too, but when you add stuff to a variable, it becomes an array. It actually is. You can actually put like right now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but I'm using 5 because I want the whole, leaving that other. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do 5 because I want it over. Doesn't matter. Then you say echo. This is a server using Linux. And let's leave it at that. Let's put a space there. Right now, if it isn't, that I want to do something, I echo else. This is how it's done. So let's take this one, put it over here. Is not a. Let's put a is not a server using blah 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 blah. Okay, why so much space? Let me just do this. I like it clean. All right, so let's compare. There you go. The server is using. If I made this into let's do Windows. Let's look at it, compare. See, it's not, because I looked at this and said, well, this doesn't say Win. It doesn't say that. Just to let you know that you can assign that $B, put it in there, semi, and you can just say var underscore dump, and just put this in here. Save it, and there you go. And this is string is 5, and look, it made it big. It it's the letters big here, but everything else is lowercase. Look, it made everything uppercase. Isn't that fantastic? It converts your string to uppercase. In the substring, returns part of a string. That's all it is. Okay, let's learn how to compare the PHP version by using something called, excuse me, sir, excuse me, something called version underscore compare. See, by using this, that'll work well with this. I'll give it to you. But we're gonna see if we can compare. Excuse me, sirs. I wanna take a sip of my coffee. Okay, great coffee. Version underscore compare. Let's put the actual. Oh man, we have to do the PHP thing again. Yeah, let's do the PHP. PHPInfo. Let's make this. Let's comment that out. Did I misspell this? Oh, should it? 17. Oh, somehow my PHP closing tag disappeared. There you go. This is my version right here. I'll read this. That's what it does. So we take this out. We say if curly brace. Let's put that curly brace out there. Let's do an echo. I want to echo. This is version whatever. We're gonna say PHP underscore version. That's how you do it. It's crazy, right? So let's say this is version compare. Let's put it in there. PHP underscore version, comma, and you're going to compare it to some version. Let's say 6.0.0. Oh my God. Let's do 0. Just to be sure. 0.0. And then you're going to put if is this, and then greater or equal to 0. Save it. What did I do wrong? echo ver if did I spell that right? VERS when underscore compare, and you did it. Sorry, that's a good question. Version compare. Let's see some. 1.1 equals 1. That should do the job. Test equals 0. Oh, of course, you must have your closing parentheses. And boom, version 7.17. You saw that earlier, right? 7.7. That is what that is. All right. Let's check out something. There's a function that delays programming. So if you do like echo, which is strange because we changed earlier, we changed like what the time is for it to, like when you put a command for it to run, you would think, right, that this would be kind of, but I mean, it does it, but it doesn't the way I want it. So as you say date, we're going to talk about date too. Let's say that you said this is the hour, right? This is the minutes. Yeah, you're looking at it, but that's an I. Yeah, this is how the PHP does it, right? You do this, semicolon, kind of gives it to you. Let's see. Gives you that's 3:33. Well, that's exactly the right time. But there's a command, right, that you can sleep. You can say sleep 10. Let's say 10. That's, I don't know. It's a lot of. Let's say 10 milliseconds. So, and if I wanted to say, let's do this one again. We're going to change this to after. Save it. Boom. Well, this is not. Oh man. Why is it? Okay, they did it. All right, let's give it a little spacing. Let's put line breaks. Another one. That should do the job. See? 20 seconds. See? This was at before, that's 10 seconds. I added 10 seconds. Wait for 10 seconds. It ran 10 milliseconds. Not 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. Millisecond would be like with a dot and some other stuff. So if you want to run something and you want to wait for 10 seconds, it'll wait for 10 seconds and then give you the results. But in this issue, I thought that maybe I could get this first, like right away, like first, and then give it to me again. No, it waits for this to do its thing, and then it gives me both of them at the same time. Found that kind of strange. Now, how to get the current user that owns the script, that owns your scripts. Believe it or not, it was looking for, I mean, there's other ways, but this is one way, because when you install this the server, you know, that's all scripts, right? Installs it, and whoever owns it, that script, that's the user. Which is, if you create a form with the username and password, and you logged in, and you say, "Oh, I want to see what the current user," then you can then you could hook it up to see who the user was. But in this situation, because we're saving this, let me close this guy up. Kind of saving it right here. Where are we? Where is it? Let's close this up for a second. This is your thing. Oh, right here. You're here. And you're right here. See? Where are we? No, right here. You're right here. See, but it's still under here, root, and he's the user. But it's changed the way they do it because you would think that it will be that. Well, let's just do the thing. It says here current script. Let me see, current script get current user. Let's do a line break. So you got your current user. Let's move this down. And it tells you Binami. That's part of that whole it's a library. It's a library installer. You know, software package for web application. It's easy to get your favorite open source software up and running. So I went to check it out, and here it goes. This is it. So when you do your example, use this information. The scripts are in here, in there, under PHP. Look, it makes it. This is right here. Makes it easy to get your favorite open source software up and running. Laptops, anywhere, the cloud. So let's get back here. So that's what that is, which is weird. I thought it would be more like me that I logged in here to this machine, but no, it points to that, which is part of the XAMPP libraries. So now, if I wanted to get the document root of this, like the actual document root, I could just say, let me see, read environment. There's this thing called get environment. Let's echo this sucker. Echo dollar read environment semicolon. There you go. This get environment will give you the actual what's your document type. So if you say document underscore root, where the root is, and that would do it. Let me see. That should do it. There you go. am lamp ht doc. See, this script is under this right here, right under this. So if I wanted to see, I could say PHPInfo oops, save this. And if you go here, where is it? It's on here somewhere. There's your dot. No, that's not it. Oh, excuse me, sir. Directory. Where is it? I know I saw it there. I saw it. Is it here? Let's see. Well, it's in here somewhere. That's your document root. Maybe it doesn't really show it here. It shows it in the other one. Oh, here it goes. No, that's not it either. Because it says doc root. That's strange. I thought it would show in here. Huh. Well, I guess that they get that information from somewhere else. It's strange. Let's see. That's your XML stuff. That's well, it's not here. I know it's got to be sitting somewhere. Well, sorry guys. There it goes. Why? Right here. Document root. Document root, and look, it's the same thing. Right here, look. So I can put it over here. It's the same thing. Look, up, lamp, because it's this is a Linux environment, and htdocs right here. Look, that's what it is. That's what it is. So if I go to htdocs, there it goes, right here. So this is sitting here, and you can always get this information. Well, we reached the end, and if you enjoyed this video and you learn more about the PHPInfo and the PHPInfo file, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. This will help grow my channel. Yeah, I know it was a little like I missed out on some few things, but I did get to fix it, right? Live with you guys. So so you know it's real. I know this stuff. So until next time, okay, on our next video, we're going to talk about operators. We're going to get into really good into the real heavy duty stuff. And until next time, a good night.